The Great Depression was the worst and longest economic collapse in the history of the modern industrial world. Lasting from the end of 1929 until the early 1940s. Unemployed men standing in line outside a soup kitchen, Chicago. Evicted sharecroppers along a road in southeastern Missouri, U.S., January 1939. People gathering on Black Thursday, October 24th, the start of the stock market crash of 1929. Sign indicating that it would accept checks drawn on local banks during the bank holiday in March 1933. Farmers gathering in Eufaula, Oklahoma, to discuss the Agricultural Adjustment Administration Program, 1940. Breadline in New York City's Bryant Park during the Great Depression. Dust clouds over the Texas Panhandle, March 1936. Shack, built of loose boards and parts of boxes, in New York City during the Great Depression. Man selling apples during the Great Depression. Cover of sheet music to Brother, Can You Spare a Dime? 1932. It quickly became the anthem of the Great Depression. Sculpture of unemployed men in a breadline during the Great Depression. Migrant Mother, photographed by Dorothea Lange for the Farm Security Administration, 1936. Germans burning books on the Bebelplatz, Berlin, 1933. African Americans were involved in farming or other agricultural work. The Great Depression came early for them. In 1935, Clifford Odets wrote a one-act play whose title could not have summed up accurately the political sentiments of the 1930s. In 1954, novelist William Faulkner created a rich social history of the social problems of the Great Depression. A 1935 edition of the board game Monopoly. It became a popular amusement during the Great Depression. Comedian Jack Benny's half-hour comedy show 1930s became popular during the Great Depression. Ginger Rogers and Fred Astaire in Swing Time, 1936. Bandleader Benny Goodman left, and members of his orchestra, circa 1938. Folk singer-songwriter Woody Guthrie, 1931. Henry Fonda and Jane Darwell in The Grapes of Wrath, 1940. New members of the Civilian Conservation Corps, waiting to be fitted for shoes at Camp Dix, New Jersey, 1935. Clark Gable and Claudette Colbert in It Happened One Night, 1934, directed by Frank Capra. From left, Walter Brennan, Gary Cooper, and Barbara Stanwyck in Meet John Doe, 1941, directed by Frank Capra. From left, Jack Haley, Burt Lahr, Judy Garland, Ray Bolger, and Frank Morgan in film The Wizard of Oz, 1939. People with accounts at the American Union Bank crowd around the bank after it was closed in 1932. Crowds outside the New York Stock Exchange during the Wall Street crash in October 1929. They, representing the Aborigines of Australia, ask for full citizen status, 1938. The weekly dole queues were the most forlorn sight. Some of them were literally miles long. In 1931, over 1,000 unemployed men marched to Western Australia to see Premier Sir James Mitchell. November 1929, New York City, the Sub-Treasury Building. October 27, 1932. An unemployed man watches as his shack goes up in flames along the banks of the Schuylkill River. March 1936. Image of photographer Dorothea Lange's iconic migrant mother, Florence Owens Thompson. May 1936. Dallas, South Dakota machinery is seen buried in a barn lot during the Dust Bowl. March 1937. A billboard sponsored by the National Association of Manufacturers is seen on Highway 99. (1935) Unemployed men eat soup and bread at Bernard McFadden's Penny Cafeteria. November 30, 1930. New York City, two street vendors try to earn a living selling apples. September 24, 1930. A steel worker rests at the 86th floor of the new Empire State Building during construction. 1935. United States. Homeless men sleep on the street. 1930 crowds during a rally on Wall Street, where the public is being urged to buy tickets in aid of the unemployed. 1940. United States. An African-American family leaves Florida during the Great Depression. 15 April 1935. Boise City. A ranch is about to be engulfed in a gigantic dust cloud during the Dust Bowl. 1938. San Francisco. Men queue inside the State Employment Service office. 1939. Oklahoma City, the home and family of an oil field worker. 23 September 1935. Injured patrolman during a clash between police and relief demonstrators. 'The Bonus Army, veterans of the First World War, demanded bonus compensations to alleviate the hardship of the Great Depression. 1935. West Memphis, Arkansas. Street musicians play their instruments. 20 March 1933. Shacks Housing, once one of the busiest industrial sites on the Pacific Coast. 18 November 1930. Chicago, workers enjoy the food in Al Capone's free soup kitchen for the unemployed. 2 June 1935. California, United States. Children are pictured in a migrant workers' camp. 1937. California, United States. Two men walk toward Los Angeles. 'School children line up for the free issue of soup and a slice of bread during the Depression. 2nd of August, 1934. A poor family during the Depression at Happy Valley. 1930. Man living in a tent, the Domain, Sydney. During the Depression of the 1930s. Long, Dorothea. Tractored out, June 1938. Crowd of depositors gather in the rain outside Bank of United States after its failure. Corn shocks. Smoky Mountains, near Black Mountain, North Carolina. Unemployed workers sleeping in the bandstand at Queen's Park, 1938. Homeless men living in shacks in Toronto's Don Valley during the Great Depression, 1930. Runs on banks, 1933. Host of people swarming the bank, requesting a withdrawal of banknotes. The unemployed man shows the greatest effect of the Great Depression, 1935. Kodak view of a dust storm, Baca County, Colorado, Easter, Sunday, 1935. Farm foreclosure sale, circa 1933. Farm foreclosures were rampant during the Great Depression. Everywhere the unemployed stood in the streets, unable to find jobs, circa 1935. The Civilian Conservation Corps was part of FDR's New Deal. It was formed in March 1933. Wife and children of a sharecropper in Washington County, Arkansas, circa 1935. Children of Rehabilitation Clinic, Marie Plantation, Arkansas, 1935. Farm Security Administration, school in Alabama, circa 1935. A young girl making supper for the westward migration, circa 1936. Christmas dinner in the home of Earl Pauley, near Smithland, Iowa, circa 1935. Migrant worker, walking alone on a California highway, 1935. A homeless tenant farmer. Family walking along a road, 1936. Farmers whose topsoil blew away joined the sod caravans of Okies on Route 66 to California, circa 1935. Migrants living out of their car, 1935. Temporary housing for migrant workers, 1935. Arkansas squatter 3 year in California near Bakersfield, California, 1935. Migrant worker living in camp with 2 other men near Harlingen, Texas, February 1939. 18-year-old mother from Oklahoma, now a California migrant. Circa March 1937. A young girl standing next to an outdoor stove washstand and other household equipment of migrant family. View of a Hooverville, migrant workers camp, outskirts of Marysville, California, April 1935. Jobless man laying down at the New York docks, 1935. A cotton sharecropper with his family at their home in Hale County, Alabama, 1935. Crowd of men at employment office desk. An other struggling family during the Great Depression. Arkansas cotton pickers, 1935. Public health nurses from the Child Welfare Service visit a shanty home for a checkup. A poor mother stands with her 2 children in Oklahoma, 1936. The family of an unemployed man sits around a wood stove in their empty home, 1937. Children from the homes of unemployed miners gather for nursery school in March of 1937 in Scotts Run. The Central Park of New York City became Hooverville, a shanty town for the newly impoverished, 1933. An old woman receives her Thanksgiving ration of food as other hungry people wait in line, 1930s. Unemployed men sit outside their makeshift homes in Lower Manhattan, 1935. A large group of New Yorkers waits on a food line, 1932. Unemployed men smoke cigarettes amid their shanty town in Lower Manhattan, 1935. Unemployed, single women march to demand jobs, 1933. A family of migrant workers fleeing from the drought in Oklahoma camp by the roadside in Blythe, California, 1936. An unemployed man during the Great Depression. Men looking for work hold up signs. 1930s. Children from Oklahoma staying in a migratory camp in California. 1936. The children of a migrant family living in a trailer in the middle of a field south of Chandler, Arizona. 1940. Crowd gathering at the intersection of Wall Street and Broad Street after the 1929 crash. Greek migratory woman living in a cotton camp near Exeter, California, circa 1935. Unemployed coal miner's daughter carrying home can of kerosene. Company housing. Scott's Run, 1938. Farmer walking in dust storm. Cimarron County, Oklahoma, circa 1936. Government agent interviewing a prospective resettlement client in Garrett County, Maryland, circa 1938. Prospective homesteaders. In front of the post office at United Westmoreland County, Pennsylvania. 1935. Interior of Ozark Cabin. Housing 6 people. Carl Meidens, Missouri. May 1936. Lewis Hunter with his family. Ladies Island, Beaufort. Carl Meidens, South Carolina. June 1936. Family of migrant packing house workers in their quarters. Homestead, Florida. 1939. Tenant farmer moving his household goods to a new farm. Hamilton County, Tennessee. 1937. The average American family lived by the Depression-era motto, use it up, wear it out, make do, or do without.